Hey guys, I wanted to get the ball rolling, starting to talk about this year's Clam Christmas Crusade. If you were around last year, you remember it. If you weren't, here's the deal. Here's what we do. We find families, disadvantaged families with kids, and we, in a very specific way, try and give those families, especially those kids, a really great Christmas. If you know me, you know I'm a huge Christmas guy, on all kinds of different levels. It was always a really magical time for me and my family. It still is. And just the concept of there being kids not having anything, it freaks me out. I can't stand it. Last year, we were able to help 3 families. Huge difference to that. I mean, just incredible. I saw it firsthand. This year, I want to start talking about it early because 3 ain't going to cut it. 10's not going to cut it. I want it to be a big deal. And I want everyone's ideas on what the best way to do it is. I don't want this to be, I want it to be an us, not a me. It's like everything else is, right? But I want this. This, I don't come on and ask for things, ever. This is what I want. I don't even know how to say it. It's important to me that this be an ongoing thing that came from Clan, if that makes any sense. We get so much stuff. We get so many rewards. We get so much everything that we ought to be able to. We really ought to be able to do this, and we really ought to be able to make it a big deal. There's so many of us. And there's 5,500 members of Clan. I want everyone's ideas. I want ways we can get very specific families and really give, again, especially the kids, a great Christmas. I don't care where they're from. It's going to require a great deal of group participation. It's going to require somebody, we're going to have to nominate families, and we're going to have to, and let me just say this right off the bat. None of the families are going to be families of Clan members. That's not how, it's not going to be, it's going to be people who aren't Clan members. This isn't about that, okay? It's going to be it's got to be families that aren't Clan members. So here, I'm already off on a tangent trying to think things through too far. The only reason I came on tonight is because I want to try and start that conversation. Anybody who's interested in helping, would be willing to help, would be willing to whatever. Let's talk about it. I want everyone's ideas, input. It's going to take a lot of help. I want it to be a big deal, and I want to start talking about it now. It seems like Christmas must be forever away, right? Because it's so hot out, but it's not. Really, we got about 3 months, and that seems like a long time, but it's not. So anyway, I want to figure out ways to get people in charge of whatever needs to happen, and just start the whole conversation of how we can do it, how we can make it a big deal. Everything from whether or not we need to be approaching stores or, well, look, all right, I don't want to hash it out here. This is simply a start the conversation rolling blog post video, because I couldn't type. I can't even talk it. How am I going to type it? Anyway, let's talk about it. Leave stuff below. Let's talk about it in chat. Let's talk about it. Anyway, get the conversation going. Let's make it a big deal. All right, guys.